Peace to you. I hope this finds you well. This is a post I put up a while ago. Now, in that post, I thought I was making myself clear, but it stirred up, especially for some women, really antagonistic responses. I was simply putting forth the fact that it seems like a contradiction. Personally, I don't have an opinion about whether or not a woman wears a hijab. If she wants to, that's entirely up to her. But if you, again, here's what I wrote. So if you read that, if the hijab is supposed to be something that speaks of your faith and modesty, then putting all the makeup on is a contradiction as far as I'm concerned. Now, let me make this clear. When I read in the Quran about women and their modesty, I don't read that they're supposed to wear a hijab. I don't read that they're not supposed to wear makeup. I don't read any of that. What I read is the warning that that Allah is giving us through Muhammad, that basically men are pigs. And men don't need very much to get their attention and their juices going and to act out in impure ways. Their thoughts, it doesn't take much to get us going. So when I read in the Quran that a woman should cover herself, her adornments, now her adornments, yes, her hair, her breast. A woman should not stomp her feet to bring attention to certain body parts. I mean, I don't know, have all of the verses memorized, but it's clear to me that the warning that Allah is giving us is that women need to be modest because men are pigs. It doesn't say that, and obviously it wouldn't say that in the Quran. But when my wife and I were raising our daughter, that was the phrase in our house: men are pigs. I knew it of myself, and I didn't know very many men, or of very many men, who were pure of heart and weren't fighting against this natural, it seems, impulse to be sexually motivated individuals. So when I read the Quran, it seems like Allah is giving us guidance and giving the women guidance. Now, a number of comments that I had gotten to this particular post, one was, and actually the one that I read this morning that prompted this video is, it's none of your business. But it is my business. Because if you're a woman and you're a Muslim and you're putting on a hijab to declare to the world that you're a Muslim, and it's rooted in the Quran or the Hadiths, or I don't know where you're taking it from, but it's a sign of modesty, then putting all that eye makeup on defeats the purpose. If you're telling men to mind yourselves because men are weak and men are pigs, but you're doing all of this, it's a contradiction. It just is a contradiction. Look, I was blessed with a daughter, and having been blessed with a daughter, it helped me so much to understand the nature that I had allowed to develop in me as a man living in America. And it caused me to correct many things about myself, to look at the world differently, not from a man's perspective, but try to look at it from a woman's perspective. And now I have a granddaughter. I have great respect for women. I did not treat my own wife with as much respect as I treated my daughter, or as I'm treating my granddaughter, or other women in the world. Men are pigs, and I'm sorry, we need help in focusing our attention on what is good. And America is the most profound evidence of decadency that the world has ever known, I think. The images that we put out, it's disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting. And it does nothing but cause problems. So when I posted this post, it was out of concern because it seems like a contradiction. Peace.